Hi all. In the last two videos, we saw about what is pain and what is causing the pain, how the pain is perceived by the area of the brain. Now, in this video, we are going to see about the pathways and the theories of the pain. First, we are going to see about the pain pathway. I already mentioned that there's a reflex arc in the body which starts from the organ, then it goes for the afferent nerve fibers, then it goes for the spinal cord, then it goes to the brain, and it receives the pain signals through the descending tract to the organ of the pain perceiving or the pain perceiving organ. In this pathway, we are going to see about there are certain tracts in the spinal cord, which is the main reason that it carries the stimulus to the brain. First, we are going to see about the various perceptions of the pain. There are two types of tracts in our body. One is ascending tract and one is the descending tract. The ascending tract is also called as the afferent nerve fibers, and the descending tract is also called as the afferent nerve fibers. In the afferent nerve fibers, there are three order neurons are there. The first order neuron, the first order neuron is the area where the pain is perceiving, where the pain we are getting. If you are getting pain in your knee or in your shoulder or in your elbow, it is the first order neurons where the first order neuron starts. Then it travels towards where the nociceptors are. We already said about the nociceptors. Here the nociceptors are getting the stimulus where the pain is perceiving, like in our knee or in any other part of the body. Then it goes to the spinal cord, posterior dorsal horn of the spinal cord. Then it move on to the next part of the neuron. It is called as the second order neuron. The second order neuron receives the pain from the nociceptors to the spinal cord. Then it taking to the pain towards the dorsal horn and towards the higher center. The higher center is the brain, where the brain perceiving the pain. That's a center for the pain there's a center for the pain which the pain perceives, which the pain is getting analyzed, and what kind of the pain it is, what should we do for that. The brain will think of that, and it will gives the corresponding responses to the pain stimulus. It is getting in a single fraction of second. The brain perceives the pain and it is getting delivered the message what it should be do that. If the pain is because of the spasticity, if the pain is because of the joint movement, then the brain commands the area to not to move that area. Then it's called as protective mechanism. Where the brain getting this second order neuron is the thalamus, which is just below the higher center. Next, in the third order neuron, it goes to the higher centers, like for the somatosensory cortex. Somatosensory cortex, from the thalamus, it takes the pain stimulus to the somatosensory cortex. Then the pain is perceived. Then through the descending pathway, it gives the stimulus to the pain, and the pain is perceived by the organ or the tract. The tract which is taking the stimulus to the brain is called. There are two tracts which is taking the pain to the brain. One is the neospinothalamic tract or lateral spinothalamic tract, and another one is the paleospinothalamic tract. There are two tracts which carries the pain stimulus to the brain. I said that there are two pathways for the brain. One is the lateral spinothalamic tract, and another one is the paleospinothalamic tract. What is these tracts doing is, we see it in the gateway theory. Pain gate theory, we say that the pain gate theory is the old theory which is saying that if we stops the gate, I said no, that's an arc which is going to the brain, and it is perceiving the signal of the pain signals nociceptors, and it comes back to the organ. It says that there is a pain. What we are going to do in this pain gate theory is, we are going to stop the pain where it reaches the brain. I said no. Where it reaches the brain? It reaches the brain in the lateral spinothalamic tract. Through the lateral spinothalamic tract, it reaches the higher centers. From the in the arc, we are saying that first one is the organ, second one is the afferent nerve, third one is the higher center. In this chart, first one in the afferent nerve itself, we stops the pain, and that the pain is being blocked. Or when the pain is coming down to the spinal tract through the descending tract, in that area we stops the pain, we stops the pain signals, and the pain won't reaches the organ. In this mechanism, we are doing the pain relieving techniques like TENS or any other techniques you are using. That's coming under this theory. Okay, we are going to see a case study presentation on the pain in the upcoming video. Thank you.